First tonight at 5 o'clock, we are working breaking news out of the capital city. Providence school bus drivers will strike starting next Thursday if an agreement isn't reached with the bus company.
It's a situation that will impact thousands of capital city students. City officials held a news conference today detailing their plans to get children to school safely.
Eyewitness News reporter Eric Halperin joins us live in studio with more on the backup plan and what parents are saying tonight. Eric.
Mike and Caroline, not only have the two sides still not come to an agreement, a company spokesperson tells me they did not even meet today. Both sides have said they are willing to negotiate again, but it's still not certain when those talks will happen. Providence students got on their buses Friday morning, unsure of how they're going to get to school come mid-next week. 9,000 kids take the bus. If a strike happens, parents will be forced to make other plans.
It's going to be an inconvenience for every parent around here.
Conrad Urizar has a 7-year-old boy who takes the bus every day. He says if the buses aren't running, he'll have to pay for a cab to take his son to school.
Come out of my pocket a lot.
The reason for the potential strike: the union wants the company, First Student, to allow the city's 200 bus drivers to begin earning pensions. But the company is instead offering pay raises and increases in 401k matches. Negotiations Thursday ended without a deal.
It's a tough position for the city to be in.
Providence Mayor Jorge Elorza says his staff, along with school and safety leadership, have been planning for the possibility of a strike for months. He says they looked for solutions up and down the East Coast, from other bus companies to RIPTA to Uber and taxis, but there is no easy alternative.
The biggest priority is the safety of our kids, and if we have to muster additional resources, we certainly will.
So, according to the mayor, should there be a strike, police officers will be out making sure students are not waiting for buses that aren't coming. Also, instead of the bus monitors being on the buses, they'll be at schools helping with arrival and dismissal.
Make no mistake about it, if there is a strike, it's going to be a tremendous disruption to getting kids to and from school.
And a company spokesperson tells me there are no meetings set with the union at this time. And coming up new at 6, the steps the school department wants families to take just in case a strike does happen next week. Live in studio, I'm Eric Halperin, Eyewitness News.
We begin with breaking news on a possible school bus driver strike in Providence. We now know drivers will not walk off the job until next Thursday at the earliest.
Now, that strike date was announced less than 90 minutes ago. The union says it is still willing to negotiate a deal with the First Student bus company in hopes of avoiding a work stoppage.
In the meantime, the city insists it does have a plan in place to keep students safe if the strike comes to fruition. And they have important advice for parents to help them prepare as well.
Eyewitness News reporter Eric Halperin joins us now with the breaking details. Eric.
Mike and Caroline, both sides have said they're willing to come back to the negotiation table, but heading into this weekend, it's still not clear when the next meeting is going to take place. School buses were all over Providence streets Friday morning, but come mid-next week, they could all be staying parked in the lot.
I just imagine how the kids would, feel standing there on the corner without seeing no buses.
Sokpachia drives her daughter to school anyways, but knows many parents who would be in a bind if there isn't any bus service. It wouldn't just be an inconvenience for 5th grader Sydney Jones. No bus rides means not as much time with her friends.
I enjoy it, and I sit with my friend from my school.
Negotiations between the union, which represents 200 bus drivers, and the company First Student ended Thursday without a deal. The union wants drivers to get pensions, while the company is instead offering increases in both pay and 401k matches.
This is an unfortunate position to be in.
Providence Mayor Jorge Elorza says if there is a strike, plans to ensure student safety involving police and the bus monitors are ready to be put in place. Here's how the school department is asking families to prepare. Make alternate drop-off and pickup plans. Update the schools on who has permission to pick up your child. Make sure the school has accurate phone numbers and emergency contacts, and make sure anyone who has permission to pick up your child brings a valid photo ID. There are 9,000 students who take the bus in the capital city. According to Mayor Elorza, city leaders looked up and down the East Coast for solutions from other bus companies to RIPTA to taxis and Uber, but there is no easy alternative. Live in studio, I'm Eric Halperin, Eyewitness News.